needs to pay for manipulating Bill and Ben.
Overpowered the enemy. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. We won! Let us work together to defeat the enemy! Well fought!
So hot. Fiery gorge.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Okay. Stay true.
This place is hot, even for me. Time to work together, everyone.
I will not hold back.
Too bad.
It's so hot. Will we even make it?
Gotta find the fires to take down the enemy.
It's so hot. Will we even make it?
Here! It is unwise to get in our way.
No big stuff. That was the last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
Hostile in here! Be careful! I will not fall! One down! Here! Use this!
So weak. Could have won alone.
last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
Stop right there!
Come no further! Unless you want me to throw her into the flames.
No!
There are more of you? Oh, this is not over yet!
Niccolo! You saved us! How does Jessica look?
She's unconscious. We mustn't leave her in this weakened state for long. Jessica is cursed no more, but she's been wearing Belladonna's choker at death for so long, her body and soul are both at their limits. I'll take her back to the Oasis of Dean, but you should go after Belladonna right now. She wants the Meowna Stone. You have to hurry.
Behold! This is the pure energy the Mana Stones hold within. I lifted the girl's curse so I might sacrifice her life to break the Mana Stone seal and bring us closer to the sanctuary. But you foiled that plan. Luckily, I used the souls of Bill and Ben in place of hers. Thank you for defeating them and providing me an alternative. We are one step closer to the sanctuary. All hail his dark majesty!
Oh no! She's released the energy from the stone. Now we know that Belladonna's trying to open the portal, just like the Altanans. Everyone is after the sword. Things could hardly be worse. If the Sword of Mana falls into evil hands, Mana Tree will die. Mana power will disappear. Then the Benevodons will be released. We cannot let that happen. We have to find the elementals and open the portal before the enemy does. We need that sword.
I hear ya. That lady royally used up the Firestone. Take me with you. Then we can all make her pay. She's gonna get it.
Glad to see you fired up.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Where do we go now that we have found both the fire and water elementals?
We should try Duskmoon Forest. It's southeast of Valsena. I hear beastmen live there, so stay on your guard. together, everyone!
We cannot! Delay! Hostile entity! Be careful!
Run! No time for this!
It is unwise to get in our way.
No time!
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Don't think so! Didn't know my own strength.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Water! Don't move!
Victory is easy with reliable companions. This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself.
Don't think so!
Okay. I knew I had such power within me.
My turn!
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Take us to Duskmoon Forest, Vuskov.
First, go to Mintos. Beastmen in that town are nice to humans.
When we heard beastmen lived here, but they aren't doing any harm. The townsfolk seem friendly, at least.
Not all beastmen share the same ideas as the invasion force. We are lucky to find a town to rest in that accepts us.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Use this.
Looks useful.
I had wanted this.
Come again. Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
Nice.
I have an eye for quality.
This is useful.
Come again. Welcome.
Should be located here, in this forest.
Careful. I don't think the beastmen here are like humans.
Well fought.
Stronger than ever.
Use this!
No good stuff!
Stay true!
This is strength.
You wish you'd never crossed paths with us.
Got you.
I think we should spend our earnings on items for the journey. Here! Use this! Here! Use this!
Time to work together, everyone.
I will not hold back! Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Watch out for the enemy!
Well fought!
We have to find the moonstone.
Yes, we must get to the stone before someone activates it.
You had no chance of defeating me!
Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, don't bother with those pesky Altanans. I'll take care of this mess. Ludger, please do return to the palace. Yum, yum. What a veritable feast of souls for me today. Oh, delicious, delicious. I'd love to gobble them both up, but I suppose I must send one off to the masked mage. Our stores have run low, after all. We need many more souls to perform the forbidden magic if we intend to open the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana. Can't let my master know that I'm taking my own share of the spoils. it isn't the no-good Prince of Herolia? Have you returned home so soon?
Lies! You lied! Said I could bring Carl back to life!
Fool! You are the one who fell for the falsehood. Such an innocent soul. You must taste sublime. Oh, I'm so glad I turned that wolf pup Carl against you.
Can't move!
I think you'll be my midnight snack. Shall I finish you off? Just like your friend Carl. Finish you off in one gulp.
Stop this immediately!
Have you no manners? Can you not see you're interrupting my meal?
Wait! I'll take care of them. I thought I saw that half-beast-man traitor Kevin in the forest. I am not letting him get away from me!
Lovely! Be my guest.
Ah!
Luger! Such an honorable beastman! Why help the villains? King's orders are more important. Can't be.
You aren't worth my breath! Or time. Not a weak, half-human traitor to his brethren like you!
Luger!
Let the magic flow through me! Mental boost! Prepare!
That one was on me. Don't think so.
Use this!
Ariel!
I will not hold back!
You think this is funny?
Okay, leave it to me. Last words. Try to get away. Shadow Slash!
What a strong aura! Please be careful of his attack!
You can't run! You
I
can't
will
run!
not fall!
Thunder!
Ariel!
Just you wait! Luger?
Kevin, I always hated you. Born a prince and specially trained, in hand-to-hand combat by the king himself since you were young.
Ludger?
I wanted the king to teach me what he taught you so badly. I loathed you and your good fortune. In the end, I was just another beast guard. Nothing more, no matter how hard I wished. But you hated fighting. All that talent wasted. I couldn't forgive that. You had everything I wanted, and you didn't even care. I wasn't gonna lose to such a worthless prince. And yet...
Ludger, you are strong. Strong enough to be king. Same as me.
Thanks, Kevin. Just keep getting stronger. Maybe in my next life, I'll be able to defeat you. Don't you dare lose before then.
You're Luna! The elemental of the moon, right?
Yes, I've been waiting for your arrival. I will grant you my power.
Luna! Help Ludger! Please, help!
I'm afraid all I can do is grant his final wish. The only way to save him is to give him another chance in his next life. He will now be reincarnated.
What? Baby is Ludger?
Yes, he will grow big and strong, and one day come to challenge you again.
Okay. Baby Ludger. I'll wait. Challenge me anytime.
Is he going to be okay in the forest all alone? He's just a baby.
Oh. Babies are raised in the wild. The forest creatures take care of them until they are grown. Don't worry. He is safe. It is the Beast Man way.
Okay.
Where's the Mana Stone, Luna?
The Moonstone is on the first floor of this tower. Mages from Altena came to try and activate its power, but Ludger and his guards managed to protect it.
Then it's still inactive. But that weirdo Gormon from before is in the tower now. We should go after him, just in case.
First Carl, now Ludger. Gormand is my enemy.
It's so strange to see the Moonstone just sitting here in the middle of a tower. I'm pretty sure this stone is the reason why it's always night in the surrounding forest.
How strange. Mana stones are very powerful. Wait, Gourmand, that man from earlier. Did he not enter the tower? I do not see him.
That man was pure evil. I felt it. But I don't feel anything right now. He must have left. I would be able to tell if he was still nearby.
Gourmand is after the Sword of Mana, just like Belladonna when she attacked Laurent and the Crimson Wizard from Altena. Everyone is fighting to open the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana. If we leave things as they are, the mana of the world will continue to decrease. We must hurry and find the last elemental. We are so close.
We still have to look for Dryad, the wood elemental. The Hero King suggested we ask the Elfin Elder. So, we should go to the hidden elf kingdom of Dior. It's in Lampbloom Woods.
Hurry, let's move!
Hostile entity! Be careful! Well fought!
Hurry, let's move!
You wish you could cross paths with us.
Okay,
That was the last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
hostile entities! Be careful! Okay. We should continue on our journey as planned.
Welcome.
Lightstone, in the woods of Wandera. We have to find the elfin settlement of Dior in Lampbloom Woods.
With all 8 elementals found, I can finally get that sword and save Jessica. Come on! One last elemental to go.
These plants are Duskmoon Vine. My powers can unseal the path. Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Hello! Long time no see. I'm looking for Dior, so I can help my grandpa. He's sick. After you heartlessly left me at the temple, I made it through countless hardships, and finally reached these woods!
Oh, sorry about that.
As long as you're sorry. It wasn't an easy trip, you know. Especially the cannon part.
Ah, I see. You simply took a boat to Maya and asked Bon Voyage for a ride in his cannon?
I guess. Basically. But forget about that. What are you all hanging around here for anyway?
We were looking for the elfin village of Dior.
Ha ha! You'll probably never find it. After all, you don't know the secret trick my grandpa taught me. Too bad for you!
A secret? What do you mean?
Ha ha! I'm not telling!
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. Okay. I knew I had such power within me.
Menace, defeat it quickly and move!
Okay. I will not fall.
Next! Stronger than ever!
Use this. Here. Use this.
Menace, you defeat it!
No.
Too bad.
One down.
No need to stick around after a win. Watch out for the enemy!
Well fought!
This!
Stay away!
You know not to go into a dangerous forest alone.
Fine. The secret is the flowers. At night, some flowers glow wet. Follow those to get to Dior. Look! See the wet flowers? That's the way to Dior. I don't want to deal with monsters, so I'll follow you after you clear a path. Thanks in advance.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy! Well fought!
What? Oh, great. That stings. No good,
Here! We won! Use this! Here! This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. Okay. I will not fall. Okay. The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest. Use this! Here! Use this!
Dior in the woods. Elf country. Big, glowing plants.
These woods are anything but ordinary. Don't let your guards down.
We won admirably.
Take down the enemy.
Okay.
Good training.
You wish you never crossed paths with us.
Retreat. My turn.
One misstep, and that would have been it.
Here!
I have nothing to say to humans. Leave immediately.
Elder! Please, we need your help.
Oh, you are the ones chosen by Fairy herself.
Hey! There you are. You went without me. Again! How could you forget about me? You horrible meanie.
Charlotte, is that really you?
Who are you?
You do not remember. You were very young when you were taken to Wendell. I should not be surprised.
Oh, so you are the elfin elder, huh? Wait, no time for that. My grandpa is sick. He needs your help. Please. When the priest of light put up a barrier to protect Holy City Wendell, he used forbidden magic. It came with a terrible curse. Now he has fallen to an incurable illness.
I see. I did not think I would ever hear tell of the Priest of Light again. It must be Laron and Shayla's will from the world beyond.
Papa and Mama?
Yes, my child. Dividing their families caused Laron and Shayla much pain. Humans and elves are forbidden to marry. His Eminence and I were against the union, afraid that it would shorten their lifespans. But their love was more important to them than our laws. Shayla left Dior and eloped with Laron. Once I saw their happiness, I reluctantly relented. After a time, they had you, Charlotte. Though they departed this world thereafter, your parents did not regret their decision. To assuage his guilty conscience for abandoning his son, His Eminence swore to raise you, his granddaughter, in Laron's place. That is when you left Dior for the Temple of Light. And to avoid future tragedy, I sealed Dior away from humans. We two agreed that only elves were to know where to find this settlement.
Papa! Mama!
Leave her be. Regarding the issue of His Eminence's illness, I'm afraid there is nothing I can do with the mana of the world so depleted.
In the end, sounds like our only hope is to get the Sword of Mana and ask the Goddess of Mana to heal him.
Sir, Fairy is helping us find the elementals so that we may open the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana. Will you please tell us where we can find the Woodstone?
There is a mana statue in the northwest of Lamploom Woods. If you borrow Luna's moon powers at night, the Lamplooms should let you through.
Welcome.